Hi guys, so let's play Diesel Railcar Simulator. I'll just pick North Landen and run the timetable. I've already filtered for class 112. It's just a certain type of train, and now I can pick a certain timetable here. Maybe this one. Nice and short, with 4 cars. Yeah, that's gonna be nice and short. Let's see. So the scenery, it takes a little to load. Alright. Okay, we're at the station. Okay, cool. So I've turned the key helper off, so I have to set things up by myself. Shouldn't I be able to? Well, anyway. So I just hit K, and now I'm gonna set this to forward and put the throttle to the second position, and then I can start the engines one by one. So there are 2 engines, and once they are started, I'm gonna put the throttle back. And what else? Release the handbrake. Release the brake pressure just a bit. And now I'll just wait. So the train guard just gave me the signal. I have to confirm that. Maybe I can also give a little warning. And then, well, I should have released the brake first. But anyway. Here we go. And I'm already too fast. But okay. So on this train, you have to change gears, and there's this nice little thing here that shows you when you have to gear up, basically. So this way it's actually fun to drive the train with the gears. You don't have to be guessing, you can just have a look here and gear up. So this is really one of my favorite train sims, I have to say. Even though the scenery is like a bit old school. It's not a modern graphic, but I think it's charming. I actually like it, I have to say. So with the HUD on, it's a bit like cheating, because it shows you the target speed, and not only the speed restriction, but also, like, if you have to brake the train, the number will decrease. So in a few moments, this number will decrease, and thereby I can tell that I should start braking. But I could turn it off, but it's just a a nice way to yeah, to learn how to drive basically. See that? The number is decreasing. So yeah, that was fine, I guess. So the fourth gear is for coasting, so if the train just keeps on rolling with the throttle idle. The train actually looks pretty good, I think. Also, the cabin looks really nice, I think. Passengers don't enter the train yet, but maybe that's something that will be implemented. All right. Okay. So the scenery, I kind of like this when graphics have a certain charm like this. There could be a bit more detail here and there. What I also like is that there's real AI traffic. We haven't seen another train yet, but there is, and there is also real AI signaling. And yeah, I mean, driving feels super it's super fun. It feels super realistic. The physics and so on. So yeah, there are many things that I kind of prefer compared to other Sims. It feels it's casual, it's fun, it feels very realistic. There's a real driving AI, so I could just watch the train being driven by AI with all the oh shit, with all the handles being moved. Also like the sound. The HUD doesn't feel like these arcade games, which is also something that I appreciate. And as I said, the scenery has its charm. I mean, multiplayer would be great, but I don't think it's something that will come, because it's very hard to implement. To implement in a way that that is not game breaking, because you know people just mess up. Behave in a bad way, just entering the game to do nasty stuff. You really feel the heaviness of the train, and also, yeah, the speed. It's pretty solid. I mean, something that's missing is lights. I don't know. These would be probably the lights. So you can't really drive at night yet. But this is something that will come, I suppose. Oh, there's an AI train. Nice. nice. Yeah, multiplayer would be so cool. But then, like you always, you have the question, what if someone just ignores all the signals? What about damage? How to handle all this stuff? It's not, yeah, it's not easy to implement. Oh. I might overshoot this one. Oh no, I'm optimistic. Alright. I always forget to set this to neutral. Like I think below 10 miles per hour or 8 miles per hour or so you have to. Well, at least when you're standing you have to set it back to neutral. What also would be cool is if the guard would like be an actual bot that steps outside and then does the whistle, steps back inside, presses the buzzer. That would be cool. Because there are like two signals. The first is when he does the whistle. It's like, okay, the passengers have entered the train and the guard is going to close the doors basically. And the next signal is the guard doing the buzzer, saying the train is ready to leave. That's when you actually are supposed to release the brake. So I'll try to make this right this time. So I'll wait for the buzzer, confirm the buzzer, and then release the brakes. And there's the buzzer. Yeah, once you have noticed this little thing here, it's really easy to gear up. I mean, you can also do it by ear, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Because in the upper gears, you would probably gear up too soon. Alright, next station is going to be our last station. Okay, let's not mess this up. So you can move around the cabin. I'm going to show you this in a second. It's a bit fiddly, but it's actually cool. How can I show you that? So you can do this, and then you can. So most train sims you can't really do this. I don't know why, but here you can just, yeah, it's cool. It's a bit fiddly too, because sometimes it happens when you press W while holding the right mouse button, and sometimes this happens just by accident. But yeah, I mean, just some passengers, maybe a real guard, a real bot that does its thing, and some night lighting, and this really a solid thing. Ah. All right, last station. Yeah, this was the awareness system. And you can also really feel the gradient. All right. We're a bit too fast, but that's okay. It is just fun. It's just fun to drive. What can I say? And I'm even enjoying the scenery. But where do I have to stop? Well, it still says target speed 10. So I guess I have to go way. Alright, that's it. So you can see the doors are opening. That's what the guard is doing. But again, no passengers. So, yeah, you also get a detailed summary of how you did. Score. The higher the better. Well, it's not too bad. These are all penalties for the HUD being enabled. Alrighty, thanks for watching. You might want to try this out. It's a bit of a hidden gem, I might try out the other routes as well. Thanks for watching and goodbye.